for preparation of payroll, calculation of overtime, ascertainment and controlling employee cost, idle time, for disciplinary purpose and overhead distribution. Question number 2. So question number 2, variance பொறுத்தது. So variance budgeted and actual, working days, production units, fixed overheads and fixed overhead rate, total actual hours work கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. So I have to calculate the following. So the answer is, so these are the steps. The output absorbed 33,000, input absorbed is 31,500. Possible overhead 32,400, budgeted overhead 30,000, actual overhead 31,000. Budgeted fixed overhead rate per unit 1.50 per unit. Possible production 21,600 units. So this is the answer. Calculation of fixed overhead variance. Efficiency variance 1,500 favorable, capacity 900 adverse, calendar 2,400 favorable, volume variance 3,000 favorable, and expenditure variance is 1,000 adverse. The next is question number 3. So இது வந்து marginal costing உள்ள ஒரு problem. So you have to calculate the fixed cost, revised sales and new break-even point. So PV ratio 37%, variable ratio will be 63%. So variable cost எவ்வளோனா 6,30,000. Revised contribution to sales, another revised PV ratio is 30% and the revised variable cost ratio will be 70%. So revised sales is 9 lakhs. So the answers are below. Revised fixed cost 1,62,000. Revised sales 9 lakhs. And revised break-even point is 5,40,000. Then question number 4. So you have to specify the following items, the treatment of the following items in arriving the value of cost of materials. So the first is detention charges. So they are like the fines imposed for non-compliance. Since it is abnormal, it is not included in the cost of purchase. And demurrage, it is a penalty imposed by the transporter for delay in uploading or offloading the materials, which is also a abnormal cost and not included. Cost of returnable containers. If the containers are returned and the cost are refunded, then the cost of container should not be considered. Okay, otherwise it should be added. CGST. So this is paid on the manufacture and supply of the goods and collected from the buyer. Generally it is excluded from the purchase cost if the input credit is available for the same. So unless specifically mentioned, CGST is not added with the cost of purchase. Shortage due to abnormal reasons. So abnormal reasons we should not include in the cost of purchase. Then question number 5. So this is about the inventory. Item code irukku. So ABC abin category pirikkanum. So this is the first one, statement of total inventory cost and ranking of items. The next one is classifying the items as per ABC analysis of inventory control. The continuation of answer is this. 103 and 101 are the category A. 106 and 104 category B. 105, 102 category C. Question number 6. So the workers or employee cost related on a problem. So first is calculation of the net wages paid to worker R and S. For worker R it is 25,650 and for S it is 42,150. Calculation of ordinary wage rate per hour of worker R and S. And the next is statement showing the allocation of the worker cost to each job. So for job A it is 41,527.5, and for B it is 11,955, and for C it is 22,717.5. Question number 7, EOQ. EOQ 1,440 units. And if you consider the existing policy, total cost will be 11,535, and for EOQ model it is 9,000. So the difference will be savings 2,535. So reorder point under EOQ 900 units, frequency of order 19 days. Question number 8. So these are the working notes. Total time wages of 50 workers per month, 4,80,000. Time saved per month is 2,487 hours. Bonus under Halsey scheme to be paid to 50 workers. It is 5,42,175. Under Rowan scheme, it is 5,78,764. The next is the calculation of effective hourly rate of earnings under Halsey, 12.96% increase for effective increase, and similarly for Rowan scheme it is 20.58. Savings in terms of direct labor cost per unit under Halsey scheme, 10.15 per unit, and for Rowan scheme it is 4.18. Then calculation of productivity. So percentage productivity increases 25.9%. So that's all for CA Inter Cost and Management Accounting test number 2. So now test number 3. So difference between marginal costing and absorption costing, any 5 points. So only variable costs are considered here, variable as well as fixed costs are considered. So fixed costs are treated as a period cost, here it is charged to the cost of production. And this cost data presenter, it will highlight the contribution, whereas this, it is in the conventional pattern when the net profit is highlighted. So that difference due to the inclusion of fixed costs will be reflected in opening stock as well as the closing stock valuation. The next one is job costing and batch costing. So job costing is a method where the work undertaken is as per the customer's special requirements. Okay, whereas batch costing, it is also on the basis of the customer requirement, but the production will take place in batches. The size of the batch will be standardized, and the process are repetitive in nature. The next is bill of material and describes the uses of bill of material in the following departments. So bill of material refers to the list of the materials which are required to manufacture a particular product. Okay, it specifies the standard quantities and qualities of the materials and components required for producing a product or carrying out a job. So purchase department, so they will procure the materials based on the bill of material. Production department, so they will plan according to the nature the volume of the materials which are required to be used. Stores department, material requisition basis for storage purpose, and whenever required they have to issue the same to the production department. And then for the cost accounting department, this is to estimate the cost as well as the profit of the particular item or the particular job or particular product. Then explain blanket overhead rate and departmental overhead rate. So blanket rate is a single overhead rate for the entire factory, whereas department rate is specific for the particular departments. Then question number 5. Flexible budget for 80% and 100%. For 60% profit 2,30,000, 80 percentage 3 lakh 35, 100% 4 lakh 65,000. Question number 6. Employee turnover ratio. Under separation method 5%, flux method 15 percentage. Equivalent employee turnover ratio. Separation method 30% and flux method 90%. Question number 7. Service department expenses are using step ladder method. We are going to distribute. So main departments order total 7,96,000, packing 12,61,000, distribution 5,53,000. Calculation of expense rate per hour of main departments. For purchase, it is 181.74, packing 143.95, and for distribution 189.38. Question number 8. Economic batch quantity 5,000 units. Minimum inventory holding cost 45,000. Calculation of extra cost due to manufacturing policy. So 2,250. Question number 9. Cost sheet. Number of units produced 40,000, sold 36. So profit 2,80,800, sales 10,80,000. So these are the working notes. Question number 9. So this is also with respect to the overheads. So the total of primary distribution summary is given. Secondary distribution using simultaneous equation method. Then secondary distribution summary. Calculation of overhead recovery rate per hour. Cost of product A. Okay, that's all with respect to CA. The next is for CMA. Paper 8, cost accounting. Test number 2. So choose. First is D, next is B. And for true or false, first is false, false, true and true. Then with respect to filling, it is constant, then fixed cost value, favorable, variance and master budget. Section B. Working note is the calculation of bonus hours as a percentage of time saved. So, this is one method, or you can have an alternative solution. So, this is the alternate solution. Statement showing the total earnings and the rate of earnings per hour. So, the kind of working notes. Question number 2. Reorder quantity 3,873 units. Reorder level 6,000 units. Minimum stock level 2,750. Maximum 8,623. Average stock. ரெண்டு மெத்தட்ல எதுல வேணாலும் நம்ம கால்குலேட் பண்ணிக்கலாம். Question number 3. So you have to calculate the secondary distribution. ரெண்டு மெத்தட்ல கால்குலேட் பண்ணணும். ஒன்னு simultaneous equation method, இன்னொன்னு repeated distribution method. So simultaneous equation methodல உள்ள ஆன்சர் இது. X 20,603. For Y it is 34,271. under repeated distribution method. So this is the solution. 34 to 71. Question number 4. So this is the answer for question number 4. Table showing the labor cost per article. Working notes. For existing time rate, 8,425 is the weekly wages, and for piece rate system, earnings for the week is 8,640. Under row 1 premium system, 9,007.41. Under Halsey plan, it is 8,600. Question number 5. So FIFO method and LIFO method la podum. .35 and under LIFO 2.33. So next is next one is test number 3. D for choose. Then for true or false, it is false, false, true. Then false, 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 true, false, true, true, false. Fill in the blanks. First one is document, then quantity or trade or cash discount. The next is selling and distribution overheads, actual, then idle. Then abnormal, and then abnormal gain or abnormal profit. Section B. Before that, answer the following question. So under row 1 plan, the earnings will be 87.5. Section B. Process account, process A account. So closing stock 20,000. Then process B account. Transfer from A 9,000 kgs, 4,50,000 is the total. Then transfer to C. Process C account. Then question number 2. Statement of apportionment of John cost. And then sales after further processing. So further processing pani sale pana, the profit will be 8,000. Question number 3. Equivalent production units. The statement showing equivalent production. Statement of cost. Statement of evaluation. Then process account. Question number 4. Contract. So contract account. Material issue, direct wages, other cost. On the credit side, it is a material return to stores, material at site, work in progress, certified as well as uncertified. So the profit is 3,324. Working note. Question number 5. Economic batch size is 3,975 under option A or and B. The savings difference between இந்த ரெண்டு ஆப்ஷன்லயும் உள்ள டிஃபரன்ஸ் பார்த்தோம் அப்படின்னா 14,316 will be the savings. Then அதிலே உள்ள third part of the question அதோட ஆன்சர். EOQ will be 4,382 units approximately per batch. So that's all for CMA paper 8. Now it's 10. Test number 2. It's D, B, B and C. Fifth one D, B, seventh is D, eighth D, ninth one is A. 10th one A. True for true or false, first one true, then false and then true. Answer the following question. Transfer price is 476. Section B. Variance. Sales volume variance 750 favorable. Price variance 200 adverse. And the total is 550 favorable. The next is variable overhead variance. So these are the workings. Variable overhead expenditure variance 8,000 adverse, 80,000 adverse. Efficiency variance 40,000 adverse. Total 1,20,000 adverse. The next is material variances. So these are the table for working. And computation of variance, this is the answer. Question number 4. Similarly, இதுவும் வந்து variance தான், material variance. This is the table for working. And then these are the calculation of variance. Section C is advantages of standard costing. So they are the established yardsticks against which the efficiency of actual performance is measured. They provide incentive and motivation, and at the very stage of setting the standard, simplification and standardization methods and operations are effected, and waste of time and material is eliminated. Procedures are simplified. It is an exercise in planning, etc. So any 5 points எழுதினா போதுமானது. Then test number 3. For 1 it is A, number 2 C, 3 B, 4 C, 5 B, 6 C, 7 D, 8 B. 9 C, 10 A, 11 D, 12 D, 13 C, 14 C, 15 C, 16 B and 17 C. For true or false, it is false, true, false, true. And for the fill in the blanks, performance, then modern tool, 448 lakhs, 36%, rupees 144, and angle of incidence. and then rupees 24. Then labor efficiency variance. Answer the following question. Total profit variance will be 5,400 favorable. Section B. Question number 1. Budget for 70% and 80%. Total cost for 70% 35 lakhs and for 80% is 38 lakh 20,000. Question number 2. Budget showing the current position and position for 2016. So this is the answer. Section C. Zero based budgeting. So 3 marks, any 3 to 4 points is required. Then learning curve, 4 marks. So I have to write a note on what is learning curve. Then what is inter-firm comparison? That is you have to evaluate the performance between the firms which are in the same industry or same business. So that's all for so far. We have completed up to test number 3. Thank you.